Hildibrand takes 11 hours. You can stop asking, okay? Okay, well, I mean, it took me 11 hours. You can probably do it a little bit faster. And I'm just gonna, just to not waste anyone's time, if you started today and you didn't skip any of the cutscenes and you read all of the text, treat it like MSQ. At the pace you go at, it's about the same amount of time. It took me just over 11 hours, like 11 hours and 5 minutes. That includes all the text, all the cutscenes, all of the walking from locations, finding stuff for whatever you need to do. Go get the magical nut. Find the magical nut. Tell someone you found the magical nut. Go back to them where they tell you to go get the magical nut, and then you go get the magical nut, and then you turn in the magical nut. You know the drill. Just like any classic RPG quest. So if you do everything, it's going to take about 11 hours. There are 40-ish quests. I think it's 40 exactly, but I'm not positive, so don't quote me. But I think it's like 40 quests, and there's about 3.5 hours of cutscenes. So you can save at least 3.5 hours if you just skip everything. And if you don't read all the text and you just zoom through, I would expect this to take you roughly around 4 hours. Or like, how long does it take you to get through 40 quests of MSQ? So like, it took me Endwalker's 100 quests, took me 30 hours. 40 quests is, 40% of that. Took me 11 hours. Makes sense. It's somewhere in that ballpark. So if you want to, you can skip through it. Takes about 40 hours. I would say this is not worth skipping. This was the most fun side quest content that I had in Final Fantasy. And just like to reiterate what it's about, I'm not going to say anything spoilers. There's no spoilers showing. But it's good, wholesome, self-aware, Yakuza type comedy. They understand. It's almost like a self-aware story. They're doing it a lot to be funny. And I really enjoyed it. Even as someone who doesn't always enjoy that type of like memery content or whatever, that type of style, I really did enjoy it. And I definitely think it's one of those things that you should not skip, just because it's the start of the relic quest, and the relic quest is coming out as I'm recording this in like 10 days. I wouldn't recommend skipping it because this is just the first step. You're gonna have plenty of time to get your relics done. You're only getting the first part of the relic. No one's going to be in a rush to get the first part of the relic. You're going to have like 4 or 5 months before we get even more steps to the relic. So take your time with it. There's no hurry. It's not this. You're not missing out on anything. I would recommend enjoying the story around this. There's good, wholesome funs, and you get to see my son. I'll show a picture of my son now. He's my son. He's not your son. He's not anyone else's son. He's my son. Okay? Just so we're clear. But yeah, no, I just want to get my thoughts out about Hildibrand so people can know, and basically so you know how long it can take, so that like you can plan accordingly. And it's good, wholesome fun. It's a lot different than the like dark, deep vibes of Shadowbringers and Endwalker. So it's a nice change of pace for those who are looking for something that's not so dense. That very easy, like easygoing story, lots of funny moments. So I would recommend playing it. That's all I have, but you know the drill. If you like anyone else's video or my videos, like and subscribe to channels. It's absolutely free. It means a lot. Subscribe to other people over me. I'm just dumb, poo-poo, stinky person who, does whatever. But as always, have a great day. I really didn't want to do that, but I figured I owe it to you guys, so...